Okay, hello. So before the new year, I was kind of having, there was like some tension and friction between some people, basically mainly on the internet, like Facebook, and I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do, and I figured give certain people time, like give them till the new year. Maybe they're just kind of in a little rough patch, a bad mood for some reason. Just kind of let them work it out. Maybe they'll return to their normal, happy-go-lucky, positive self that I once knew them to be. And it just seems, as the new year has come and gone, and we're now in 2014, that isn't happening. And I have many goals this year, and one of them is kind of weeding out the negative people in my life, and just focusing on those who really, truly love me, care about me, that really know me for who I am. So whatever chatters is going on outside of whatever, I don't have to be concerned about it, because the people that love me, they know me. And definitely been kind of wishy-washy in my head about certain people in my life, certain decisions that I want to make about people and just other things in general. And I'm on the fence I'm a lot of the time about different things. Hold on 1 second. I have to get my colander and drain my pasta. Thank you for waiting. So, I don't know. So, there was some stuff that kind of, because I feel like I'm a strong, assertive, trying to be more assertive, straight with people kind of a person. I always felt like I was confident, independent, like I don't need a man, I don't, really need anything too much to rely on. And I'm definitely embracing that even more this year in 2014, and definitely I want to be more straight with people, more assertive, more upfront, and tell people how I feel, especially like in the moment. So if someone says something to me that I don't like, or it's not nice, or maybe I disagree with something that they say, or let's say it was insensitive, and someone kind of is saying that's not nice, and then they may think I'm going to back them up, I'll be like, actually no, sorry, but you're in the wrong this time. And I think certain people in my life, they're not kind of used to that. And so as I'm starting to practice and use that on people, I'm noticing it's not going over maybe that well, and so some people, they are at a loss for words and don't really know what to say to me or what to think. So, but I kind of, I'm sorry that I'm not sorry that I don't care, because I'm not on this planet to cater to everyone's needs and to please everybody. I mean, I was a people pleaser, peacemaker my whole life, and I'm trying to stay out of a lot of people's businesses and no longer meddle into things. If you want my advice or you want my help with something and you ask me for it, I'll be more than happy to assist you in any way that I can. But I'm no longer going to go out of my way, and like usually I do in times where I probably shouldn't. So there's just a lot of my brain, and I was like, let's kind of, before I make any harsh, rash decisions about anything, I'm just gonna wait till the weekend's over and then kind of see how things are going. Lucky for me, I see my therapist on Wednesday, so I can tell her all my problems in a more specific, detailed manner. Because what's said in therapy stays in therapy. So this way she can give me some advice and tips on how I can handle certain situations that have come up in my life, and which I'm very, very thankful for. And I mean, there's certain situations that you may get put in or other people put themselves in, and it can be tricky and complicated to handle. And sometimes I think kind of a more mature approach to certain things in life is to just maybe back away from it and distance yourself from certain situations or people or whatever it is that's bugging you or bringing you down, and just kind of take a step back and reevaluate yourself as a person, and then yourself with X, Y, and Z, whatever that may be for you, and determine going forward what is in your best interest, not how am I gonna, please X, Y, and Z, or how am I gonna make that work, or how, instead of, because I used to, and something I still struggle with, is tell certain people long, drawn out, explanations as to why things aren't working or why they're not headed in a certain way, to spare their feelings as best as I can, because I know if I have certain things to have to say, it's going to hurt the other person. But I feel like if I go into such great lengths and a lot of details and tell them these epic novels, that it'll somehow spare them just a teensy bit. But really, my mom has said it, my grandma has said it, I don't really owe anybody an explanation. I just got to be blunt, straight, to the point, and be like, A, B, and C, this is what's going on. And I don't need to do anything other than that, I just gotta focus on myself, because I've been doing really well. I've been happy, I've been in good moods, I'm living my life how I want to live it at this moment in time. I am looking for some other kind of activities and things to get into, but for the moment, how my weekly schedule is, I'm satisfied, and I just want to focus on the things that I love and the people that I love and care about and who love and care about me. So, still January. So this new year is going to be focusing on YouTube, on some of my Facebook projects, on the Feel a Need Foundation, on deep cleaning my room, maybe redecorating it, painting it, making some changes to it. Since the winter of last year, my brother's had my car. I've let him use it, so luckily someone's driving it, so it is drivable. It hasn't died on me yet. So my goal is to get back behind the wheel and on the road. For those who don't know, I was sick for a good 2 years and I wasn't able to drive, so I haven't really driven in a while. But I guess it's kind of like, a bike. You never really forget how to ride one, or you fall off a horse, you gotta get back on. So on that, and I would just love, I love learning, and who knows if I'll ever get some sort of college degree or certification in something, but I love learning, and I would like to take some social work classes, some psychology classes, but not really for a credit, just kind of like they call it, what do they call it? An audit, like you audit a class, just so you don't really have to worry about tests and homework and getting a grade or anything. You can just go for the fun of learning and knowledge. So I'm trying to find a way to do that, whether it's at my county college that I attend. It's not in my county, but it's another county, but it's my college. I call it my county college. Or whether it's just taking kind of at night somewhere where they offer some sort of a program where I can maybe learn some fun new skills or improve on some stuff that I already dabble in. I just really want to work on making a name for myself and really getting myself out there, meeting new people, making a whole bunch of new friends. We're gonna be traveling to Florida. We might go to, we're talking maybe going to South Carolina, because we do have a week's vacation where we can go anywhere, I think. I don't know. But, so I do want to travel a little bit, although I am terrified and hate flying with passion. But once you get to certain places, it's fun. Getting there's fun. It's just getting there and then getting back home again. That's the hard part for me. But, so, you know, more learning, more driving, just doing a lot more videos and just working on my YouTube channel in general, just spiffing it up for everybody and just kind of make some of my videos easier to find because I have 1,000 some odd videos. I have a crap load of videos and I feel like a good majority of them are worth watching, and some of them are like, you know, from 2000 whatever, so you might not be able to find it, or you don't really want to dig through my archives, if you will. So I kind of want to make sure that all my videos are readily, easily available to people, or if someone's searching something, maybe my video will pop up and then that's how they'll find me. So just thinking of clever social media things that I can do for myself. I'd really love to get my Etsy page going. I've been talking about that. I really want to finish my poetry book because I've written some stuff which I got to add to and then fix any typo errors, and I think on some of the pages, because I did buy a book just to see, and I know some of the font I need to fix and just make sure that everything's hunky-dory so then I can share that with friends, family. I either want to publish this book like legit on this website in which I am creating it, or maybe just have kind of like a nice little, what do you call those things? Like a demo, sort of, like here's my book, people, and like maybe show it to people who know people, or maybe a magazine or the newspaper or something could publish one of my poems, just kind of get that side of me out there. So there's a lot of things that I've been focusing on, brainstorming, and that I want to work on, and not trying to harbor too much over the negative or with anything that people have to say about me that's kind of negative or just untrue in general. That's really not my problem, and I normally would make it my problem and make it huge. I mean, if certain people aren't getting along, I've decided I'm going to remove myself from the situation altogether, just step back and let those people work it out. I'm not going to play counselor or therapist, even though I'm very good at it. But if it's something with me and someone, then that does need to be addressed in some way, shape, or form. If it really is bothersome, or it's really nasty, mean, hurtful, or if it's just something else in between that's on the negative spectrum and not good for me and my health and my well-being all together. And I'm also debating if I want to work out twice a week instead of just once. And if I do stick to once a week, I definitely want to do yoga almost daily, or at least go for a walk outside. Just continue to stay active and just try to be more healthy with my eating. I feel like I gained probably a little weight on vacation because I ate so much, but I love my frozen yogurt, ice cream, sweets, chocolate. I love it. Just gotta have it in moderation. So, yeah, they're definitely, long video. There definitely has been a lot on my mind, and I'm just trying to make my life a little more structured and more organized, and just kind of make categories like friends, like work, job stuff, hobbies, my room, driving, school, all those things. Someone the other day was talking about they're going back to school in the fall for recreational therapy, or to become a recreational therapist. And I was like, OMG, like I want to do that. But then they're talking about math, and I don't do math. So I told my mom, I'm like, I got so excited about something, and I don't know when the last time I got excited. Probably was like about Phil Need, when I found out about the Phil Need Foundation. But since then, this was probably something that I really got excited about, but I was concerned about the math, and it is a recreational therapist, so that's what I was studying. So my mom jokingly is like, oh, the math is for bingo, so I can call out B4, like, 02. things like that. So, but who knows? It's definitely something to look into. There's at the county college that's in my county, they do have a small business development center, and we're looking into seeing if that can be provided for me and I can take classes there and kind of learn all of the more businessy social media marketing stuff that's very crucial these days to help me launch myself into the world, like I mentioned earlier. So, and reading, maybe do more reading and try to minimalize my TV watching. Just, I have my shows that I have to watch, but maybe at night in bed, like, I'll read a little bit. So, because I do have a pile of books that I've been meaning to read and that I do want to read. So, maybe I'll bring, I don't know, because I feel like I like a fun book and then like a self-helpy book kind of thing, or a book that teaches you stuff. So when I go on my next vacation, I'll probably bring maybe one of them with me. Because when you're sitting on the beach, sometimes I just like to read, you know, fiction, fantasy, just kind of lose myself from the real world, and other times I like to actually do something that's productive and helpful for myself. So, and I'm just, you know, trying to brainstorm fun things to do with friends. I want to have a get-together next month in February with some of my amigos. Usually we end up going bowling, which who knows if that's what we'll do, but I'm trying to think of other creative things that can be done around here in the winter time. That I want to do a summer springy thingy with mini golf. I know Jessie brought up tennis. I'm not a tennis player, but I'd like to learn, maybe hit some balls with a racket, get some of my stress and tension out. That'll be fun. So, you know, I just wanted to give you a little update on my life, my story, where I'm going, what I'm doing, what I'm not doing, what I will stand up with, what I won't put up with, what, just that I am growing and I am maturing, and I want to get involved also with childhood cancer awareness. I want to, what do I want to do? So I was thinking like about sending something to Talia's family along with a letter about, hey, I'm just a fan who lives up north, you're down there. Is there any way I can help out, anything I can do? I want to make, finally this year, make a basket that I designed called A Little Joy, and it's going to be a childhood cancer awareness basket. And then I finally decided, now that Talia's Legacy is up and running, that anyone that purchases that basket, that $5 will go to that, because there's other organizations that I was thinking about and maybe that I could volunteer with and or for also, and just definitely, you know, want to help out with Talia's Legacy and all the fun stuff that, you know, her friends and family are doing. And I was also thinking about maybe volunteering with special needs kids again. Figure out if that's possible or what's out there, and just trying to stay busy, be happy, be healthy, and be a productive member of society. So with all that, I probably could go on forever, but I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna go watch TV while I eat my dinner. Because that's what we do around here. My mom and I, we always watch Dr. Phil together, but tonight I'm dining solo, so nothing wrong with that. Sometimes I like a little me time. I actually like a little me time a lot of the time. My mom's helping my grandparents, bringing them their Costco stuff that we got the other night for them. I also have a little arts and crafts project I'm going to do. But obviously do need to take a shower or something later, because I did work out when I was sweating earlier, and I don't need to be stinky and smelly. And we may or may not, what is today? Because I don't know when I'm going to be uploading this. I can tell you it's a Friday. Maybe it's the 17th. but it's out. But anyway, Saturday, tomorrow, it might snow. I don't know if it's like a big snowstorm or just some flurries. Then there may be actually a snowstorm next week, like Tuesday into Wednesday. So I love snow. When I was in Florida for 2 weeks, I missed a lot of the snow, which I was bummed about. But I did miss like the 1 degree temperatures, like temperatures that were below 0, and that I did not miss. Cheers to missing the freezing cold weather. Woo. That is delicious. So I'm gonna go. Hopefully you're all enjoying yourselves and enjoying the new year. And if you have any comments or questions, or you wanna ask me anything, feel free to leave me a comment below, or you can send me a message. Although YouTube switched stuff around and now I don't know where my inbox went, but you can always leave me a comment. I know how to find those. So thank you guys so much for being here and sticking with me through this long video. If you're still here, I really, really appreciate it. Thank you all so much. And until we meet again, until next time, keep it quirky.